From Chicago's NBC 5, this is NBC 5 News at 6 a.m.
Welcome back. The tight job market affecting a lot of people, but college grads with little or no experience may be feeling the pinch even more. So LaSalle's network founder and CEO Tom Gimbel joins me this morning with ways to get your foot in the door. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Rob.
Well, some of these tips, I've got to admit, surprised me a little bit. Some of the advice, but once you explain it, it really makes sense. So I want to get right to it. The first one is, what have you been doing for 4 years? You're graduating, you have something to put on your resume, and it's important to know what to put on that resume.
You have to think about what an employer is going to want to see, and what that is that you've been doing something. You haven't been sitting on the couch drinking beer for 4 years. And even though you've been doing that, right, you've got to be able to add the interaction you've had with professors, teachers, internships, things like that.
One thing we've talked about on this segment many times is build your contacts, and that may include so many people you encountered during college.
Absolutely. People you've met, other students in the university, their parents, which a lot of people don't do, professors, reaching out to people and asking them, who can you introduce me to?
These next three are the ones that appeal to me the most. Be flexible, and this means when it comes to salary.
Absolutely. The days of kids coming out of college, especially with liberal arts degrees, that want to make $50,000, $60,000, even $40,000, $45,000. You have to start at the bottom. We're kind of back to the 50s and the 60s. Start in the mailroom and work your way up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of jobs like that.
And that's the next idea is related. Be selective. And this one is tough. Do you take the first job offer you get? I mean, it's going to pay less, you say. You need to be selective as well.
It depends how many job interviews you're getting. Yeah. If you're doing what you should be doing, applying to a lot of different jobs that interest you, then you can be more selective. If you're only applying for a few select jobs, you got to take what's coming your way.
Yeah, and this is where we refer to it, the job search is kind of like dating. Send out your resume en masse. It's more luck, that's more luck than strategy, really.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's not a prearranged marriage. You've got to go out and find somebody, find a job that you're going to fall in love with, and then develop it.
You hear about internships, especially when you're a college student. In our business, you say to someone, get an internship. It's a great idea. It's a great way for you to learn your particular business. You say, even after you've graduated, that's not a bad idea as well.
No, sometimes working for free is the best way to get your foot in the door, and people will do it in glamour industries like news and reporting and things like that, entertainment. But even if you want to get into accounting or you want to get into finance, you want to get into technology, and companies don't have the budgets anymore, offer to work for free for a couple months.
You offer that up to a potential employer. They may see that ability and that encouragement from you and say, all right, you know what, he's worked for free for a while, maybe we should hire him.
What's going to differentiate you from the hundreds of other kids that are applying for the jobs?
We're just about out of time, but the areas that are hiring, because you were telling us right during the commercial, you'd be surprised. There are many particular areas for college graduates that are hiring right now.
Chicago really hasn't been hit as hard as a lot of the country has. And so right now, customer service departments are hiring a ton. Right now, the LaSalle network probably has 150 customer service jobs available. Entry-level accounting positions are still good in technology.
Yeah, it's encouraging to hear. Tom Gimbel, great to see you.
No, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Okay, Andy, we'll send it over to you for a look at the forecast.
Well, if you're